Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I am very new to all of this. I'm working on my consistency and making sure that I get content out there. It's 2020, so life has happened. Still happening. However, I did want to hop on here and just say hello to everyone. I'm Mo George. If you are new to my channel, I ask that you like and subscribe, show your support. This is something that I've been wanting to do. I have content out already. However, I didn't know the ebb and flow of YouTube. So I have leaned on a lot of my friends and other content producers just to kind of get a feel for what works, what doesn't, and just where I should go with everything. So to them, I say thank you so much. You've helped a lot. But so I'm fairly new, but not new, if that makes sense. So in the spirit of content, I did want to hop on here and just talk about, something that's been on my heart. And it's the subject of influencing. When we hear influencing, we think of, how we affect people, I would assume. When we go out to the store, are we setting a good example? Are we influencing those around us to do what they're supposed to do? With children, it's the same thing. Do we set a precedent for what's expected and what is not acceptable as well? It's a word that's been around. It's not anything new, being an influencer. But I put it in quotes because for me, I feel like it's almost become so much of a household name that we've lost sight of the actual meaning. Now, this is not to downplay those who are using their platform to influence. I thank y'all. I applaud y'all for not being worried about, oh, what if I lose followers? Or, oh, what if I lose my brand deal? At the end of the day, if you're worried about losing a brand deal, I would then have to question if that brand really cares. Because if they really cared, they'd be full support on the issues and things like that directly affect you. I'm at an impasse when it comes to what is considered an influencer. Take TikTok, for instance. Okay? Most of us have it. Some of us don't care for it. It's okay. Whatever your stance is on that, I get it. I love it. It's fun. It's kind of a way for me to let loose, learn new dances. And I put those in quotes too because I am a professional dancer. So I say dances very loosely. It's just a lot of the same steps. Let's just be honest. And I want that to change. But it's still fun. I'm not trying to downplay it. It's fun just to let loose and not take myself so seriously with some of these popular dances that all look the same. So let's talk about TikTok. There are a lot of influencers on TikTok. I've seen, just an array of these houses now forming where it's almost like, for me, it's almost like glorified frat houses and sorority houses. Now, that is not to degrade or downplay them because I am a part of a sorority. I'm an alum. So it's not to downplay it, but I say this and I say glorified, know the difference, because in my sorority, it was about sisterhood. You built a bond. Yes, you were strangers at the beginning, but over time, what were you there for? To build a bond together, to get to know one another's differences, to come to a common ground because you guys pledged the same sorority. Not just that, but the aspect of philanthropy. Word of the day, reaching out to the community, specific charities and organizations. There was it was almost a stair-stepping process because it was to meet one common goal. And that was across the board with the sororities and fraternities that I've known. So when I say glorified fraternities and sororities, I think glorified in the sense that these houses that I see on TikTok and that are coming about out of the blue, it almost seems, they're glorified in the sense that it seems more about partying and having fun. The stereotypical way that we see on TV and movies. It's that stereotypical sorority and fraternity vibe, which is just not true. It's not. Not to say that there aren't parties, but it's not about party and watch movies and sleep in all day. And that's what I see with these TikTok influencers that are a part of these homes. Not all, but the majority that I've come in contact with, I'm waiting to see what these houses have to offer. Because if you're going to label yourself as an influencer, what are you trying to influence is my question. What are you influencing? What are you trying to impact in your community? Because honestly, if that's what's considered an influencer and then they get paid for that content, well, we all do that at home. I want to get paid to sit down and watch Netflix all day. Sure, sign me up. Sign me up. I'm on the fence because I feel like now anyone can strap that onto their name and it's all of a sudden it is. And that's what they are. And you can't question it. But honestly, I want to know what you're influencing. Who are you influencing? With the issues that are going on today, how are you using your platform as an influencer now? You're an influencer. Correct me if I'm wrong. What are you doing to bring light to that? And I'm not just saying doing one post and it's back to my photo shoots and I'm in the pool and we're watching movies or we're sleeping and we're playing pranks on each other. No, I'm serious. How is your house influencing those around you? Besides clout, what are you doing besides things for clout? It's interesting to me. And for someone who's trying to create content, I want to be an influence to those around me. I've already started. I'm heavily involved in my community. I love to teach children, kids and teens. I have made that mark and I've worked that because that is what you do. When I tell people I mentor and I influence those around me, I have things to show for it. It's not me saying it because I posted a picture with some kids from the YMCA. No, it's because I've not only reached out, but I have made my mark in each and every organization, each and every place I've been. It's not just for a photo op. For me, it's much more than that. Not to say that you can't have fun and do the TikToks and say, I visited and did a TikTok with these kids and stuff like that. But the ball doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. I feel like it's almost very scratching the surface now when we're saying, oh, that's an influencer and oh my gosh and Well, what are you influencing? I'm confused. When I see it's party and oh, let's post a dance. But then when something comes up that's of a serious nature, it's silent. Or it's I'm going out to eat. Take it a step further. When those of you who are influencers have people that ask you, so what about so-and-so? What about something that just happened 2 days ago? This person got killed. What? I don't see you like acknowledging that. And then it's erasing the comment or blocking them or feeling like someone's out to attack you. Well, no, you're an influencer. You're in the limelight, baby. And as someone who's in the limelight, we want to see you for who you are. You've put yourself out there already, so you don't get to take it back when it's uncomfortable for you. You have to be able to deal with the comfortable and the uncomfortable. And that's what I fear for some of these influencers, which a lot of them are teens. They're teenagers. Not to say that you can't be that when you're a teen, but there's a maturity that comes with that. There's a responsibility and an accountability that comes with you ignoring the issues that matter and just using your platform to show fun. And I only want positivity, and I only want... The world can't always be positive, babe. It can't. So I'm curious as to what people's opinions are. I know it's mixed. I know people are like, oh, it's not a big deal. Just let them have fun. But honestly, if you're going to put such an important title on your name, you've got to be able to take on the load when people hold you accountable and when people question you. It's not because they don't like you. They just want to know if the full picture of who you are. I think that that's really important. So I'm curious to see everyone's, opinions on that. Like, what makes an influencer? How am I making an influence on those around me? And if I am, is it a positive one? Or is it just for clout? I'm interested to see what you say. But that's all for today. I'm Mo George, and I will catch y'all later. Bye.